Hello and welcome to Highcast. On the red team, we have none other than Massive Meat. Yeah, I was gonna play a drum solo, but I didn't have that. So we got Massive Meat on the red team, and on the blue team, we got Fave. This is, of course, UGC, North American Silver. So here we are watching the Big Mudda FF cam as he hugs the other spy in the corner as we go into the mid fight here on Foundry, and it looks like Massive Meat has the better engagement here. That's the spy, he hasn't been caught out yet. Oh, spy gets the stab on the heavy. That is a nice pick. However, they lost their own heavy as well. Currently red team, which is of course Massive Meat, and blue is Fave. Blue Fave 5 having a bit of more casualties, but now they have players back up. And oh, this is Spy behind. You gotta watch out. Spy gets taken out, and they're gonna be eventually reverting this capture and going on top of this. Orange maps FF 420 enabled. A sniper for Fave 5. Gonna throw Girardi and then immediately get killed. And oh, radio with the Kritzkrieg. And also red team with that Uber that we completely missed, but that Uber didn't really, well, he got a couple of guys, but it wasn't the best Uber ever. So we have a bit of an engagement going on here, and finally Fave 5 captures the middle point here and doing some pressuring. However, the soldier gets taken out, and nice headshot there by Orange Maps, taking out Lunk, the Pyro. So no more spy checks on the red team for a little while. So we got Ransom. He's peeking, looking through here. Oh, he sees the medic. Oh, and gets the heavy. He's running the AWP, which is of course the same thing as the sniper rifle, only a lot louder.
The control point is being contested.
He's gonna throw Girardi and get taken out by a little sticky bomb here, and there's some demo man action happening nowhere. So they're going through here, and here is a bunch of red guys. They're holding this corridor connector garage area. And let's see, yeah, Girardi, oh nice, Girardi hitting the heavy, and now the demo man should be there to capitalize on this, but he is not. Bit of a miscommunication there. And finally he comes around, and some sticky bombs going in, and Pyro goes and just burns everybody and pushes them back. However, the Pyro goes down, so you can only do that once. Pyro comes, crits is popped, but this heavy goes down, so they lost their heavy for a heavy. Engineer's like, I'll just build something here. Oh shit. Better fall back. I like how the engineer was just like casually like watching his like PDA and like looking over at his files and stuff like that. While his team gets completely annihilated. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll just build this here. This other engineer's like the same, like, hey you guys, push down. I'll just push this dispenser. Oh, I got shot in the head. I don't fucking care. Oh, and then he dies. Mitesda taking down Mima, the blue engineer for Fave 5. So orange maps here. Striking back and forth. Sees the demo man, is going to decide to... Oh, it's not going to do anything to him, actually.
Control point is being captured.
Radio, the medic. You're running Kritzkrieg still, and Fragment. Running Medigun. And, well... Blue medic is almost dead. Radio has almost bit the bucket, and down he goes to a little flame action. As Fave 5 is going to be pushing up here.
Our control point.
No, they're not. They're just going to pretend they're pushing up. They're going to be falling back to the middle point here. Probably waiting for the medic to catch up. The medic is finally building. They will have Uber in just a moment here. The heavy is all by himself, and the heavy has taken a lot of damage, and he dies. Ooh, they lost their heavy, but they have their medic, and radio somehow pops the... Oh, he didn't pop the... Well, Fragment has popped the Uber. Here is the Uber. Just wondering where that went, and unfortunately wasn't able to do too much with it. Kind of was a force, I'm guessing. And right now radio is building Uber really fast, so if he stays alive, they will have an Uber advantage. I'm having a bit of trouble seeing what either team is going for. They seem to just be very undetermined of what they want to do. Like, they aren't committing as much to their attacks as they should. Blue team is hanging very much around the middle point here. Let's take a look at the corridor. The corridor is clear, so this Pyro Gaddyflex is probably going, hey guys, there's nothing here. You can just at any point in time just attack. And there isn't a lot of red on the point either, so... Yeah, okay, finally they're on the point. The engineer has a bit of a cloudy day, it's a bit of a clouded mind. The Jedi sticking up this little entrance here while it takes a shot from the sniper, but he is fine. red, the demo man. On blue. Oh, sees the spy. The spy's running bicycle, I think, but that gets burned to bits, and he won't be able to do anything as he pulls up his zapper, and he won't be able to do much with the zapper. So the zapper only works on sentries. So we got Kung holding the high ground here, gonna be shooting some rockets. Nice rocket, hitting the blue medic, not at all, actually, barely missing. Ransom in a bit of a good sniper spot here is gonna be taking out that mean little mini sentry before hearing a spy behind him, and the spy becomes teal? Okay. And Hangman, the Jedi, he is going to be reloading and grabbing some health here. So crits has been popped, but it's crits versus Uber, and the Pyro did a nice job of just reflecting up there, and now let's see who comes out on top. I think Massive Meat will be coming out on top of this one simply because they have their heavy alive. And let's see if this is the case, unless we get a sniper pick on this heavy. This heavy is still alive. Where is he? There he is. Fatibah. Copyright. Taking copyrights on Fat, apparently. So he's gonna go on the point and start the capture, being a bit vulnerable. However, he doesn't leave himself too vulnerable. Well, yes, he does. Spy gets the medic. The heavy's like, oh, damn. We lost our medic. Kung here, being a bit of a robot, maybe? Ghost Recon? Yeah. As finally, Massive Meat is making the push here as the blue lost the middle point. So, Fave 5, gonna put on some pressure here. The engineer at only 4 health, which is more than 1. Hangman, the Jedi. Oh! Gets a nice dark pipe here. The scout goes flying. So, blue team is taking back the pointers. A bit back and forth so far in this game on the middle point. So, we got orange maps here. Dealing with spies. They're still running the crits. It's the red team. No, the red team is running the regular Uber, so if the medic times this correctly, they will have an advantage. Both teams seems a bit undetermined of when to push. They seem to be playing it very safe. Comes the demo, he's going to be sticking up some sticky traps, but it gets taken out by a sticky. And let's see, they got the crits, and they need to go with their team. Here's the crits, 1 sticky, 2 sticky, gets the pyro. And they got a bunch of guys there, 3, okay, 4, 5 guys. Alright, they got 5 guys with this crit. They're going to be moving up here. Scout gets taken out by a crate flare, and now this is the momentum they need. There's a lot of players down. They have the number advantage. They have the class advantage. Everything that's up for red team is their heavy, and he is all alone, and he's going to go down fairly quickly here. Down he goes, and they're going to be putting some time on this point here if they just, at any point in time, just decide to stand on it, and that is what they're going to do. They're going to be pushing this. It'll be interesting to see where they go from this. Do they go the left-hand door, or do the right side, or middle? So we have that little scout here doing a bit of a scouty action. Counter scout coming up here, trying to get some flank by running directly in front of a heavy, making sure everybody sees him. Goes down to the other scout, and the other scout has a bit of a fit as he laughs hysterically. Soldier here on the top of the crate gets Kittybot. No more scout, and counters soldier, soldier on soldier, but soldier comes out on top of that one. Kung, oh no, the reflex, the only weakness for soldier. Sniper's on him, hits him with the melee, but he rocket jumps away here. Kung, being a bit of a hero, delaying the enemies as much as he can. So there we got Metsada, the spy. Currently disguised as a pirate, but he's going to give away his position immediately because, hey, look at my hat, it's black and has hearts on it. Oh, there's actually not a level 3 here, so oh, he's just like, yeah, just, oh, yeah, the heavy heard it, the heavy heard it, the heavy is fine, no face stabs today, mister. So right now, red team has the Uber, blue team is running the regular medigun as well, so right now, all the red team can do, all Massive Meat can do, is just wait until Fave 5 just decides to attack. And here's the sniper doing a bit of the standard sniper spot. There's Girardi. Doesn't need anything, there's a counter sniper here. And Ransoms is watching. Oh! Nobody came on top of that battle. This is intense. Sniper on sniper. Who's gonna come out on top? I think it's a sniper. Eventually. Oh, yeah, no, actually the spy's gonna come out on that one. So that was a nice little pick. Now the sniper has some free room to move. Big Mother back in the base here, gonna be decloaking. Has nobody seen? No, nobody has seen him yet. So he's just biding his time. He's probably gonna go for the heavy as soon as the Uber is over. Let's see what he does. Bit of a thwarted push here as the spy's on the point, and the medic heals him. And then he is a bit unlucky here, and he tries to scope wheel get out of this. I don't think so.
The control point is being captured.
Because it didn't come up. It's like when people like they're on a boat, and then the boat sinks underwater, and then nobody comes up. That is generally what happened. The spy cloaked, he ran down to the spawn, and he never come back. Except for the respawn, that's when he comes back. Ransom here, battling an engineer. And takes him out with a nicely placed body shot. Big Mother, not dead yet. He is back in the action. Kittybot running into the fray, joining the action with the rest of his team. And currently not a lot of stuff going on the upper level here. And currently blue team has the, well, respawn's just coming in, so they had the advantage for a little time there. They seem to just want to push with an Uber, even though they will have an Uber advantage eventually. So let's see what they do. Soldier's going to go up top here, and soldier on soldier action. Who's going to come out on top? Nobody came out on top on that one. Orange map's peeking through here. Kittybot on a bit of a flank. Hangman Jedi, he is probably gonna put up some sticky traps. Oh, he sees the medic. Oh, the medic is vulnerable. The medic didn't take any damage. They have a full Uber now. Big Mother doesn't get anything done. Orange map peeking through here. He sees a sniper. He sees a sniper. And this is a very dangerous position to be in as medic. You have a full Uber. You gotta use it as soon as possible before the enemy team gets their Uber up. What are you waiting for? Here is the Uber pop finally, and they're gonna go in, and let's see what happens with this push. They go in, and they're in a really good position here, as they're just gonna take this point here, and nice work there by F7 or Fave taking the first round. So now that we have a little breathing room, let's go in the rosters real quick. On Fave 5, the blue team, we have Radio on Medic, Gaddy-Flex.ff. On Pyro, we got Red on Demo, and got Knock on Heavy. We got Kittybot on Scout. Orange Maps.ff, 420 enabled. On Sniper, Big Mudda FF on Spy, Mima W on Engineer, and Fender MacBender FF on Soldier. And for the red team, we have a bunch of guys, 9 to be exact, and it's Fragment on Medic, Hangman on Demo Man, Kung on Soldier, Fadibu on Heavy, Ransom on Sniper, Zilla Bunny on Scout, Metzada on Spy, Lunk Jedi on Pyro, and Sir on Engineer, being a bit of a Sir there. So as for the middle match, looks like blue team came out on top on that one, which is of course Fave 5. They're going to be pushing up here eventually. The Heavy leading the fray. They currently don't have their medic with them, as he died most likely. There we go, taking the teleporter. He's going to be running up in the wrong direction eventually. And using the Ubersaw. Good man. You go far. Pyro using the pummeler as well. Bit of an engagement going on here. Pyro gets taken up by a mini sentry. Then Engineer nearly dies to the same mini sentry. Pistol going on. Pistol fight. Who's going to win? Engineer versus Engineer. Sniper is going to win that one. Sir just came in like, yeah, I'll just shoot him in the head even though he has like 20 health. Oh, big Uber stab by the Spy. Big Mudda getting the Big Mudda stab, taking out the medic, making him drop, and that is exactly what they needed. So Sniper throws Girardi on a broken shutter door, doing absolutely nothing. So Radio is going to have Uber any moment now, and they have a crits, and they're ready to do a lot of damage. However, unless they get focus fire down, or this Pyro gets something done. So let's see here. Medic has Uber, they have the Uber, they want to do this. Medic runs in, Scout's being, is pressuring the Devil Man. And they lost a lot of players, maybe they waited too long. They lost their Devil Man as well, and the Medic is alive with a Soldier, and the Soldier goes down, and the Medic goes down and drops, and completely dropped the ball on that one. Unfortunately, not being able to do the damage they wanted. They had the advantage, they just waited too long, and then Massive Meat just took them apart one by one, and that was very nice play by Massive Meat there to actually do what they did there. Nice headshot by Ransom, taking out the Heavy, and that means that they're gonna have more firepower in a firefight as they have all their classes alive. Big Mudda is gonna take down the Demo Man and take revenge here. Smithuzda takes a couple of hits and then runs into a pipe. Kittybot here on a bit of a flank. Gonna shoot the ball, but isn't gonna do anything. Pyro tries to separate the Heavy and the Medic, but that's very hard to do. Eventually, he manages to do so. Some rockets coming in here. The Demo Man actually jumping in front of the Heavy, and the Pyro just gets sandwiched between a bunch of damage, then you die. That's usually what happens. Fender McBender taking out the engineer. No more annoying mini-sentries as the medic has Uber once again. He is running... well, he's running death at the moment as Ransom got another headshot on him. Nice little flank there with the scout. Getting the pick once again. Bringing them back into the game. Fragment. The medic for massive meat. He is going to be building the Uber. Kung taking out the sniper. Very much back and forth this game. If you take a look at the scores, they are slightly favoring Fave 5, but that's fine. They've been a bit more lucky with their engagement. They've had the middle point more than their opponents. And Pyro versus Demoman. Who comes out on top? Some other class previously not mentioned in the current matchup is going to come out on top of that one. So we got Nook here taking a bunch of damage, being slowly healed up, back to full health. He's going to go down to... Oh, nice! Sandman there, bro. Wow, that was nice. I almost forgot what it's called. I was like, yeah, nice, remember man. That was good. However, didn't get the kill on him, though, unfortunately. Kung here, which is Swedish for king. Being a bit of a king soldier here, attacking all by himself, because he's a boss like that. And now the team finally... Uber is popped. Uber versus Crits. Who comes out on top? I don't know. Crit, the guys that's invulnerable comes out on top on that one. Ooh, Soldier decides to do a super jump. He's on the medic and gets the medic and kills himself. And that is a nice pick. Trading a Soldier for a medic is a good pick any day. Demoman tries to do something else, and then Orange Map decides to shoot the scout instead of a medic. You know, you take what you get. And now Massive Meat is putting on the pressure here. They're on the last point. Hangman. Nice pipe taking out the Soldier, but the scout proving to be a bit too much because scouts are good against Demoman when they're not in a narrow, tight corridor on the map Dust Bowl. Nice stab there by the spy as Massive Meat is moving up. Girardi on the spy. He's now in teal. And oh! That was an ankle stab. People call him bullshit on that one. And Big Mother is like... That is that emoticon right there. An ankle stab. That's when you stab him in the ankle. Achilles heel, if you think so. So let's see here. Yeah, we got Meemaw. Going to be building a level 2 sentry. They are going to be get a level 3 pretty soon. They are not going anywhere. Interesting sentry location. I have not seen a lot of people do this. Here comes the people up top. Wrangle is going on, but this sentry is going to die because the engineer is not repairing it. So Sniper's up top, and Massive Meat just has so much... they had a good position, but then they jumped down to the lower ground, and then they died. Scouts on the point here, takes out the heavy, Spy comes in, and there's an engineer versus Demoman. Demoman has the bottle, and with the bottle, nailing it in the coffin, taking it up to 1-1. Demoman gotta be feeling pretty happy about himself. So let's watch the Demoman from Fave 5 on blue. Confusing name. So he's gotta be moving out here with his overheal, doing a bit of the demo rollout. He's gonna be jumping over to the left-hand side here. Wouldn't be surprised to see him going middle, and that is exactly what he's going to do as he goes middle, shooting a bunch of stickies. He is being currently pressured by a scout, but he has his own scout with him. Demoman on the other team, on the other hand, on the other side, on the other end of the spectrum, decides to go with the combo, and that might have been a better choice. But oh, nice backstab there by Big Mudda taking out Fadiba. So no more fat choices, fat-headed fat man on red team. So the spy is still alive, playing a bit of a roundabout before eventually getting killed by a roller. And roller is of course a pipe bomb that has just been rolling for a little while and then explodes by itself. Radio having full Uber. Fragment also having full Uber. Both medics running regular Uber at this point. No fancy trickery, Kritzkrieg, fancy MGE, MLG mode going on here. Ransom getting a nice little body shot on the heavy there, but just taking off his overheal ever so slightly. He's in a good spot. If anyone peeks, he will get them. Oh, he sees the enemy sniper. His enemy sniper does the jump, trickery, glitch, whatever, and escapes. And we got Kittybot with the Sandman. Has been successful so far once. Misses. He also is using the guillotine as well, which is an interesting choice. Fun loadout here. Pressure on the point here. Uber is up. The soldier is jumping all over the place, landing a rocket, and survives. What? Oh, he survives. Pyro is on him though. Oh, nice reflect there. Getting both Hangman and Kung. Hangman, of course, being the Devilman. So that little Pyro, Getty Flex here is probably flexing his Pyro muscles like, yeah, that reflect. Got me some Demo Man and Dead Soldier ass with that one reflect, yeah. Brat, those rocket. Back to you, mothers. Because the power is probably gangster. And we got Ransom here. It's going to be taking out this mean little mini sentry here eventually. There we go, takes it out, yeah. Snipers are good against taking out mini sentries in general if you just take the time to charge 100 damage to do so, because that's all the health they have. Mini sentry going up in the exact same spot here. Soldier on the roof takes on the other soldier, currently has high ground advantage. Orange maps takes out Hangman. No more Demo Man for Massive Meat as of just yet. Red taking a bit of a body shot there. No medic to heal him as of yet, because, you know, but Blue should come out on top of this, because at the moment, Red doesn't have anything here. There's nothing. They have to build Uber here. Demo Man is trying to build some Uber, but you shouldn't really do that. You should work on those sticky traps on the doors. And a nice backstab there once again, courtesy of Big Mudda. He has been killing the important classes all game long. They have an Uber. Not sure what they're waiting for, because the enemy team just lost their medic, so they know if they just at any point in time just attacks, which is exactly what they're going to do. With this Uber, they're going to clean up everything, because they're going to be invulnerable. But the longer you wait, the bigger the chances that a spy will come and stab your heavy, and will start to lose momentum, and then eventually I'm getting a prediction that this medic is going to drop. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's the soldier on the high ground and the pyro as well. So they had an Uber, they didn't use it, because there was probably nothing to use it on. And okay, the medic is not AFK, not disconnecting. He's going to be healing up his pyro buddy here. Looking for the best... oh... He's taken out by orange maps. Could have gotten the mid pick, that would have been huge. And then I could be like, told you so, but I couldn't, so told you not so, I guess. So we got Metsada, the spy. Apparently this guy has a pyro. The engineer hasn't understood it yet. This the engineer that doesn't give a crap. He's been shot in the head before. It's like, well, let me finish putting, like, on my iPad, my PDA, my personal data assistant. Big Mudda, no, wait, that was Bethesda taking out Knock. Losing their heavy once again to a spy, and their medic also died. Not sure if they used the Uber, I don't think so. A bit unfortunate there. They just seem to be a bit uncomfortable on knowing exactly when to push. Seem to be going, probably some hefty discussions going on in the team comms. And Big Mudda, dude, he doesn't even go for the snipers. It doesn't matter if you have the Razorback or not. He wants the medic dead, but unfortunately it's called out. Oh! Big Mudda, man. Big Mudda. He's a Big Mudda, man. He just gets the job done. Doesn't matter if he's on fire, man. He'll get the job done. And wow, that was just amazing spy work right there. The other medic's gonna be feeling so dumb. An Uber drop, ladies and gentlemen. That was pretty good. Big Mudda, Big Mudda. Yeah. Fatty buh. Being fat. Using his gun. Shooting. Guns on your face. Sir here. Doing some pistol spam, which is surprisingly effective. It actually does damage. So you can pretend you're a sniper. Oh! Orange maps. Taking out Fragment the medic with a nice little headshot there off camera. We heard the shot and we heard the scream, and that's all you need to know, really. As Radio has a full Uber, and if just at any point in time they just decided to attack, they could. Just whenever. Because Red Team doesn't have an Uber, but they only have a pyro with them, so it's probably waiting for the heavy to join up or the Demo Man. And they're actually on a bit of a defensive stance, and if they wanted, they could probably take middle and clear it up. And nice sticky trap there by Red, taking out the other Demo Man and dominating him nonetheless. Medic still has a full Uber, and the longer you hold it, the bigger the chance or something is going to sneak up behind you or shoot you in the head. Let's see, there's Zilla Bunny. A bit of fun, he can actually, if he reloads his shotgun, he can actually go, but he didn't. He's dead around the corner, and he's going to be taken out here fairly soon. Dying to the afterburn. Fragment. Uber is finally popped, so they need to get the red medic in order to capitalize on this. The red medic is on the high ground. They're going to be jumping him and swarming him. The Demo Man nailing down the area, which allowed the medic to go, and they trade a medic for a Demo Man. That's fine. Oh, Slunk here on pushing them off the point, trying to stall for time. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Heavy versus heavy action here. Scout coming in here, pushing Radio. Oh no, Radio is gonna go nowhere. He is fine because the heavy just killed the scout. So, a bit unfortunate there by the scout not being able to capitalize on that kill. Heavy being fat as usual, running around the centers. Yeah, I'm just gonna not gonna get the centers because I don't die. Is basically what he's gonna say. Bit of an insurgency Ransom here, watching the flank. Big Mudda. He'll get something done. I know it. It's Big Mudda and he knows it. Soldier versus Demo Man action here as people go through the corridor at the bottom there. Here is Big Mudda. Big Mudda, what will you do? They will recloak and probably get some heal. Uber is popped for blue team. Coming in here, Fave 5 doing some damage, taking out the pyro. Contesting this area, gonna be moving on. Is the sniper watching this door? He is not. Yes, he is. Medic takes a bit of a body shot. Soldier's gonna shut down this sniper. He's like, oh, you killed the medic? I'm gonna kill you. Oh, wait, you have teams. Oh, damn, teamwork. Killed me. Nice work there by the scout, taking out that soldier. Scout on scout action. Who's gonna come out on top? Scout, apparently. Gonna come out, and the heavy's gonna run away. And Fave 5 putting up the pressure here, but nice headshot there by Ransom, taking out radio. Happened off camera, but you heard the shot, you heard the death. And that's all you need to know. Sarah here. Gonna be chasing the spy, having a bit of troubles with the sensitivity there because you want to have your sensitivity high enough so you can trace anything, anywhere, whatever. Nice body shot there by Ransom. Oh, barely misses the headshot on the soldier. However, it wouldn't have been enough because the soldier had a lot of health and he would. No, actually, he would have killed the soldier, actually, if he got that headshot, so. So Hangman here, it's gonna be, he has taken up the last point as his team is moving out. Kittybot here, forced to retreat as red team start to push out. Uber pot, better to pop it than drop it. Mini sentry here, and the medic's gonna hide in the corner. You don't really want to peek. There's Big Mudda. He's gonna get this heavy. He's not gonna get this heavy because the heavy countering him by turning around and then having his team just kill absolutely everything. And then Jarati is thrown. So sniper goes down. Orange map, no sniper for blue team as Ransom is the only sniper alive right now, unless you count players who pretend they're snipers, such as Heavy's shooting at a long distance and Ambassador spies. Gets the Demo Man in the butt, and apparently that registers a headshot. Lag compensation, yeah. Gets the pyro as well. He's up to 2 killing spree, a double kill. Let's see if we can continue that. The Ransom cam taking the picks here. Currently, sees the spy. Here's him decloak in the corner. Nice call out there. He's gonna fire a random body shot here, and he's doing a great job of just denying anybody running out there. Like, hey, if we run out there, the sniper's gonna kill us. So here we go. We have the heavy being put on fire. Uber is popped. The pyro comes in with the extinguisher. Medic pops on a sniper, but this is not gonna go well. This pyro is alive and they're currently attacking by himself as red team has taken quite the pounding in the middle here. Massive meat here. This Demo Man is going to go down to a postal pummeler. And once again, we're a bit of a stalemate situation. Keep in mind, the score is still 1-1, and if you look at the scores there, heavily favoring Fave 5. They've gotten a lot more frags, but they haven't been able. Like, their medic has dropped a lot, unfortunately. Getting that meat dispenser, just because 3 points, I guess. Scout coming on. Gets the heavy in the headshot, takes up some overheal, but that's not going to be enough. He's going to chase down, taken out by the scout. Zilla Bunny doing the job. Zilla Bunny actually being the first on the point here. He's going to be putting ×2 on the point and then die immediately to some sticky bombs. Fatty bruh. It's going to be a fatty buh. Not a bruh, but a buh. Going to be moving up here with the rest of his team with this demo. Having Heavy and Demo Man together is really important if you want to get that damage down. Taking out the pyro. Here comes the Uber push. Using the gloves running early to gain a bit more distance, a bit more ground. There's a soldier behind him. And he seems a bit unsure of what he wants to shoot. The soldier is jumping just all over the place. And the spy actually gets a corner stab. And he's like, fake stab. And the spy's like, no, matador stab, corner stab, trick stab. Is what he says, because he had no follow-up to that because he's a spy.
Our control point is
We got Mimo working on the engineer, taking him out, but meets a pyro, his only weakness, but takes out that too, so he takes out his only weakness. I guess he's strong against that. So we have blue team contesting the middle point. Again, this scout here has a lot of bolts on his head, pose and magnetic field. Magnets, how do they work? Can you answer polarized ions? And the guy goes, you killed the joke, and you go, I'm gonna go. Kittybot also running the Sandman. Of course, we see he's going to be... No, he's not going to be doing anything. Soldier, tried some soldier business here. Let's see if he's able to do anything. Doesn't need anything with that ball. It's not very reliable. Spy and a push from Fave 5 here onto the middle point. Maybe it's exchanging fire. However, there is just more red present than blue. So let's see. Soldier coming in, gets taken out. Big battle going on here. Nice step there by Metza, taking down Nock, the heavy. As blue team has the more players alive, and the Demo Man and the Scout's gonna clear out this Demo Man. It's a 2-on-1, and that is halftime. So stalemate, both teams only at 1 point.
The control point is
And
being
we are
captured.
back with the second half, watching Fender McBender whipping his team. Currently teams are tied at 1-1. So currently even in that regard. Teams have not been switched, so it's the same teams. Blue is Fave 5 and red is Massive Meat. So you're watching the Fender McBender jumping here fairly slowly to middle. It's going to be working away on this other soldier. He just had more health, so he took him out, but then it's going to go down to the combined efforts of the enemy scout and Demo Man. It's currently both Fatmans are dead for the team. Radio is still alive, hacking a little Uber advantage. And it looks like Massive Meat will be the ones contesting the first point here. And then he gets face stabbed by a spy who insists that was a Matador stab, or whatever. You know what? You know how those spies are, what they say, and stuff like that. So we got red still in blue. Surprise. Orange maps. This is the heavy. This is gets taken out by some. Crits is popped for radio here on the Demo Man, going on the right-hand side, being in a really good spot here, taking out a lot of players. Soldier is on him though, he wants that medic dead, but unfortunately he gets taken out, so not an equalizer opportunity there. However, Fragment is still alive, and he has an Uber advantage for now, but I think he is running the regular Uber. Yes, he's running the regular Uber, and they know they're running crits. I think they will have Uber just about the same time. So this will all come down to engagement. Keep in mind, crits wins over Uber if the Uber is not popped too early. Because you can get the medic with one crit stick in, you lose it, and if you pop it too late, like you pop the crits too late, you will actually lose because players are invulnerable and crits doesn't do anything against players who are Ubered, so that's how it's going to come down. Nice sniper position, throwing their Girardi, hitting absolutely nothing. Here comes the Uber pop here, and well, they only pop it on the soldier and switch on a pyro. The soldier really needs to get flashed. Kung getting the heals back up, and now red team lost the momentum, the advantage they had, because blue team has crits. Here he comes, but yeah, the counter crits just killed the medic. This Demo Man has no more crits, and nobody came out on top of that one except the Demo Man wasn't really part of the battle. It's like two people have an epic battle. There's two factions who war for thousands of years, and then they all lose because they all blow each other to bits, and nobody's really the winner. And then just one guy who was not affiliated like at all just walks in and goes like, "Oh yeah, this is my place now." That's kind of what it was like for Hangman, missing the entire battle. And my analogies are spot on as always. So Orange Maps takes down Hangman. He's like, "Yeah, I don't allow you to like do whatever you did to my civilization." And he just equalizes that out. Yes, Fender McBender being taken out immediately. Zilla Bunny trying to do some flanking action here. And we are just going to see Massive Meat here on the offensive. This soldier is really in the air. He's really putting on the pressure. I really like the aggression that Massive Meat is putting on right now. They seemed a lot more determined than in the earlier stages of the game. They seem a bit more comfortable knowing what to do and how their opponents will respond. We're seeing the same defense as last time. This engineer running the Southern Hospitality, and gonna have a level 3 on top of here. I am not sure how well this worked last time. It just got brutally destroyed. And currently, both teams have Uber, and it all comes down to how Massive Meat decides to engage this, because they are the ones that have to make the move. It's like in chess, they are the white pieces, and they have to move first, and like the black pieces, blue has to respond. And here comes the Uber. Blue team pops last, and this Pyro should be able to clear this out fairly quickly as the Uber fades, but the medic switches this over to the engineer and actually causes the Pyro to die. So a bit of a miss flash right there as the Sentry is gone, and the heavy for Massive Meat is still alive, and he's just throwing through everything, and they take it up 1 more point. So currently 2-1 for Massive Meat. And with that, we're going to do something that I like to do right now. And config messed up. Good job. Nice. This is why you install Soap Deathmatch on your server. Okay, so we are back after a failed config, you know. You want to have a pro tip: don't have Soap Deathmatch installed on your server because it might screw things over. Currently, the scores are Massive Meat 2, Fave 5, 1. Teams are still the same, and we're moving out to middle here. And the fancy thing I wanted to do got rudely interrupted when the config just broke. So here we have a Kong doing some bit of a jumping damage here now on the low ground. Gonna be moving up and actually giving up the roof to the other soldier to let him do whatever he so desires. Nice backstab there by Big Mudda, taking out Ransom. No more snipers for red team, as blue team has their sniper alive. And Big Mudda, he is top fragging this round with a whopping 5 points because his points gets reset with every new round. So Pyro here doing a lot of burning work, only at 13 health gets taken out by a spy, and he has a bit of a laugh. Big Mudda here, surprisingly still alive, being very sneaky and running the regular Invisiwatch. And the thing about the Invisiwatch, you can be so good with the Invisiwatch. There is like basically no limit to how good you can be with the Invisiwatch. However, the Dead Ringer is very limited in the way that you have to rely on the enemy actually shooting you in order for it to trigger. And they can like, you know, the Dead Ringer is reliant on your opponents playing to your style, but you know, with the Invisiwatch you make the calls yourself and you can just do whatever. It's a lot harder and you won't be able to get the same kind of picks, but you can definitely do well, and we've been seeing Big Mudda do that all game long. So he is definitely not a spy you wanna mess with, because he is really good. And we got Mephisto also running the regular Invisiwatch. It's a lot more silent. They didn't get him. He's gonna get this heavy, and the soldier, no, not gonna get anyone else, but that is a nice pick. Getting in there, getting the heavy, so now the red team has their heavy still alive. Of course, the scout's gonna go in here, and actually he gets the sniper, and then it's gonna be like, yeah, they have no sniper. It is clear to stand in hallways now, as long as you like. So they are gonna wait for this Uber here, and both teams gonna have an Uber pretty much at the same time. How did that spy get there? Whoa. So let's see how this Uber engagement is gonna go. Both teams have Uber. Red pops. Blue medic is nowhere to be found except when I turn the camera around. It's like a little kid that you can't find when you're looking, because they're like hiding in plain sight like a transformer. Hiding in plain sight, yeah, because I wasn't looking. Got orange maps. Oh, barely misses the scout, but that's fine. I allow you to live another day. So you got scout versus soldier action. Who comes out on top? Demo man. He just go, oh, I'm just gonna go kill that. I'm just gonna do that. And now, red team pushing up to the middle here after a bit of a failed push. Blue still holding. This engineer is really angry, punching the teleporter. I'm not sure about you. When I turn on my computer, I punch it. Computer punch. Orange map's waiting for the medic to go out, and Luce decides to shoot the soldier instead. Radio, 80% Uber. Fragment, 60% Uber, but running the medigun. So both teams running the medigun at the moment. No fancy crits or anything. Bethesda gets radio. Engineer loses the sentry. Snipers in the back here. A bit of a wonky position to be in. And a ransom kills orange maps, so that wonky position got you killed the other sniper, but then you died to flare gun fire. That can happen. Big Mudda. Oh, dude, he's dude. Okay, Uber is popped for red team. As they go in here and tries to get something done. There's a Pyro who's going to be getting the scout with a nice little push and blast flare gun action. Medic is in the air. He's going to be burning him. He gets the medic as well. Pyro here. Pyro man, he's been doing a lot of work this round. Gets the heavy orange map. Nice finish off action there. They're going to be moving up here. If they just at any point in time attack, they're going to have a huge Uber advantage. They can really get into position. All that's left is Sir. Who's left to defend? So let's see what type of push blue team is able to do here. This rig is going to go down fairly quickly. As the engineer should have just, you know, picked up something and left. He wasn't able to do much. But Ransom gets the headshot on the demo man, so that's going to slow down the push a little bit since he sees the heavy. Oh, barely misses. And he gets the headshot on the heavy. The heavy's really low, and he sees the sniper. Decides to go for him instead. Gets the scout as the scout decides, like, nope, I'm not gonna move at all. So we go Hangman, bringing the pain here, forcing the Uber pop, and then like, yeah, do not force the Uber pop. If we just survive, we're gonna have an advantage. Didn't say that calmly, but that is probably the essence. And then Methus is like, yeah, they popped, and then I just killed them. So we definitely have an advantage now. Bethesda also being a bit of an annoying spoy. So red team has the Uber. They're going to be moving out there all in urine. Currently pops the Uber because
Our control point is being captured.
the medic right-clicked his mouse.
Alert.
And did that,
Control point is
yes.
being contested.
Now a bit of a backup going on here, but I think it's gonna be shut down. Oh, they actually got it! They got it! They got it! However, the scout is running for last. The scout is running for last. Scout's on last. Scout versus spy. And the scout does it. Kitty bot, man. Kitty bot. Another config messes up again because they have soap plugging. Guys, don't use soap. It screws up your configs. Okay, people are reading up. So now I have to keep track of this manually. It's currently 2-2. Teams have just respawned. Moving up. Doing the whippy business. Fun fact, if you have your own server, you should just try and keep it as clean as possible. Don't have any unnecessary plugins that you should need because, you know, like then you won't have a dumb situation like this happen to you. So let's take a look at this middle engagement here. Red losing their heavy fairly early and blue missing their medic thanks to Spy, Big Mother. With the spies that keep on stabbing. Orange map takes out the enemy sniper, and it looks like Fave 5 comes out on top on this one. And they're going to be moving up eventually. Scout here is going to be taking out the sniper. Not going to take out the sniper because he's going to be working on the flanks here, and he's going to go for the medic, man. He's going for the medic pick, but the scout's on him, and the soldier just shoots him because if you jump in front of a soldier and try to hug him, he will just fire a rocket, and you will die. Got fragment here. He is a heavy moving up on the side here, going through the middle. Pops the Uber. Don't want to risk anything, you know, getting headshot or anything like that. An excellent call there. Hard to pop too soon and too early. Not going to be able to do too much, but this is more of a positional Uber in hindsight. As he leaves his heavy completely alone. As he is in the spot here. Crits is popped for blue team. That's Fave 5. Whoa, that crits did not go too well. The soldier just cleans up everything. Kung being the king of Sweden, eventually. Karate is thrown. Ransom switches to melee weapon. Barely misses the scout, even though the scout ran right into his crosshair. That happens. Lands a bit of a body shot on the heavy, and the heavy goes down. He's really in a good spot right now. Depends on orange maps. It's still down, so he doesn't have to worry about any counter sniping for now. And he gets a headshot because a pyro was predictable in the way that he strafed to run away. And you will see that a lot with snipers. Oh, big headshot! Ransom on a bit of a spree here. So you can just see if a spy is not being pressured. Right now he's being pressured. Big Mudda actually getting Sir. That was only an engineer pick though, but one pick is better than no pick. You take what you get. Ransom here being very good, very efficient because he's not being pressured. Orange map takes down Kung and throws Girardi. They're in Girardi right now. However, Uber is popped, so that's going to be inefficient. Pyro is going to make short work of this engineer as Massive Meat is going to be slowly pushing up here. Pyro looking around. Lunk sees another Pyro, and he's launched in the air, launches them away. Real low on health is going to be taken out. He is no more. And Kittybot working, should be working the flanks. And now he's working the flanks. Gonna go through and see what he sees. Oh, dude, he sees the medic. He sees the medic. He's gonna go for it. He goes for it, man. Here he comes. But there's a mini sentry and a soldier, so he's gonna be shut down pretty quickly. But he gets launched over to the medic. He really wants this medic dead. And the medic survives with 14 health. So one more shot would kill the medic. Just one more. He's got Fatty Bo being fat, slow, and Russian, moving up. It's Kung here, trying to pretend he's a doorman and shooting up, and then failing at it because his soldiers are like dogs looking up, but very bad at it. And Big Mudda takes out the sniper and just cloaks and runs away, and they're like, where'd it go? And then the enemy team has to spend time looking for the spy, and, you know, if you're just looking for a spy that's not there, it's not going to be time well spent, as Red team pushes through here. Fave currently in Girardi goes down to a nicely placed sticky trap. Uber Scout to the rescue. Gonna go and try and get this demo man. No, won't happen. No, sir. Sir, speaking of sirs, he had 1 crit and he used it and he missed, but he has the Frontier Justice, so he will be shooting 3 shots and then he has to reload. So you got orange map looking through here and bit of a stalemate right now. So both teams are just waiting for that Uber to make a push. Neither team is very confident on soft pushing here. Heavy comes into the fray here and he's going to be facing this mini sentry. He's going to be chugging away and he just gets sandwiched completely around red. I'm not sure what he was doing. That was way out of position. Demo man versus Scout coming up. Who's going to come out on top? No one. Thunder Mike Bender. And Scout here is going to be working on the sniper, but he gets shut down by the soldier. The sniper, however, was really low, but currently being healed by a dispenser of sorts. Big Mudda with the double backstab, taking on the medic and the heavy off camera, of course, and then just gets a bonus little scout and switches his field of view to larger because I guess he needs glasses to see that close. But nice work by Big Mudda nonetheless. Fave spies. He's one of my favorite spies, taking out the soldier as well. He is just all over the place and there's nothing massive he can do about it. And finally they get the momentum that they need. They really should be pushing up. They don't need everybody capping this point as the heavy runs up by himself. Just need like scout or sniper or something to cap the point while you move up. And let's see if this is going to cost them. They currently have a slight Uber advantage, and by slight I mean a massive Uber advantage. Or Fave 5 as they're trying to get the engagement right, but currently this area is uncontested by anyone. And it looks like Blue's going to go through here. Ransom taking out some snipers from the enemy team. And by snipers, I mean sniper. Uber is popped for Fave 5. Demoman does a bit of a roundabout. It's going to be taking down this rig and going to be working on this demo and medic combo, but unfortunately not so lucky. Really in the red. Excuse the name. He's really in the red right now, but he's going to be grabbing health back and then returning. And they really came out on top of that engagement. If they just walked in here, you would see like you could actually kill this. The Pyro's really low. He gets the Pyro as well, and there's a heavy there, and the Scout's going to make sure work of this fat man. There you go. Down he goes. No more Fatso, and they can cap the point right now. Some mini sentry here. It goes down to Bushwhacker, not something you see every day, and then Domain goes in. This red has stayed alive for a surprising amount of time before eventually getting taken out. So once again, Fave 5 did a nice push, but they kind of dropped the ball, which is unfortunate. They're going to go at it again. They still have an Uber advantage, and they should be comfortable at just pushing in just pure deathmatching skills. If you take a look at the scores, we see that Fave 5 is also favoring in the terms of deathmatching. So if they just at any point in time just attack, they would probably get this. But they're trying to be careful and trying to be safe, and that is actually hurting their play because they keep getting picked off one by one. So we have Kung here, shooting some rockets, kingly rockets, hitting the soldier. He's in the air, and he is fine. He's just being healed. Heavy does some damage. He's all by himself, though, as the sniper's going to be dead, but Pyro's in Girardi. Not too much around to capitalize on that. Pyro's going to pretend he's a scout and go for a flank, but get immediately shut down by a mini sentry plus Girardi equals you die. Exactly right, Ransom. He's like, yeah, you killed my brother. Pyro on the other team. I'm going to... never mind. Kittybots. Dying. Red. Sticky bombing up. Orange maps. Running. Radio. Just finished an Uber that we missed completely. Soldier coming in here is going to be taken out and chewed up by this minigun going nom nom nom. Soldier frags, eating them for breakfast. Going to be doing this. Pyro. Everybody's on them, and thanks to the Pyro, they actually saw the spy. So Metza, thanks to his Pyro buddy, kind of a bit of a sabotage there, not able to get the picks going. Nice backstab there by Big Mudda, taking out Fadiba. Fadiba, taking no more. Sticky bombs and stuff going everywhere, but it looks like Fave 5 is moving up. And yeah, there we go. But like once again, we see they had the momentum, they had it going, but they once again kind of dropped the ball in their like they have the right plans, but they lack the last minute execution. And like, do we push without a medic? Like, can we kill them? Then Kittybot just kills the medic really off camera. What it felt like for the blue medic. Fragment. I mean, the red medic Fragment gets killed by a blue scout. That's what it felt like. You didn't see anything. You hear one shot, you hear a second shot, and you're dead as the second shot, and your death is the same. So Bethesda here is gonna be sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And he's gonna be cloaking behind enemy lines. Maybe, yeah, there he is. He goes for the soldier. He goes for gets the soldier, and he gets called out. People know where he is. Scouts on him. Scouts can be really good at shutting down spies, but that's really hard to do. Kiribati turned to guillotine. Doesn't need anyone though, but if he did, that would be really cool. Girardi hits just the pyro and the medic. Oh, if anybody just shoots the medic, he will take 33% more damage. Nice backstab there by Big Mudda, taking out the sniper. This red team is currently contesting this area. Heavy tries to come in here. Uber popped for blue team. Once again, they have the Uber advantage, and they need to kill the medic before he survives and gets the Uber once again. We'll see how this goes. Heavy is on the point, but he doesn't see the scout. That doesn't want to engage him. For some reason, he could actually have gotten that Heavy if he didn't fire far away. Soldier jumping into the fray, trying to do something. Kung. These rockets are good, but not good enough. Devilman gets taken out off camera behind this little wagon here. And Orange Maps headshots the engineer, and that Heavy for blue team goes down, so no more Fat Man knock for Fave 5. So a bit unlucky with the engagement once again, and now Uber is popped for blue team, but Orange Map's like, yeah, I'll just kill the medic and the sniper and then die to the soldier. But that was a nice pick. He got 2 and died. Fatty Bo. Oh, need a bit. Snack. Kung here. He's the king. Low health. That's all he needs. Sees the demo. Kills him. That's why soldiers are good at shooting down. Currently at 7 health. He's taken up by Mini Sentry, but he takes the Mini Sentry with him. Not the best of trades. We got the Meemaw. It's an engineer trying to get something done. Hangman dies. Kills Kitty, but dies in the process. Scout for Devilman is a good pick. Especially in this matchup. Highlander, you only have 1 of each class, so Devilman can definitely put up more damage than the Scout can. In terms of reliability. I'm not saying that Devilman is better, just saying that he can put up more damage, but he's also more vulnerable because he's slower and stuff like that. Devilman jumping around, shoots bombs everywhere, and the spy actually couldn't get anything done, so Big Mother actually gets shut down pretty easily, because the counter to spy is, of course, just turning around and checking your backs. And finally, soldier jumps in, tries to get the medic, and he gets it. Kung gets the medic, but there's just so much blue alive, but they all die. This is what I mean, but like nobody really comes out on top. Everybody's just dead. So red still holds. Massive meat still holds. Radio here, gonna be building the Uber. Both medics fairly even. Is Fragment doing it? No, he is not running crits. No crits trickery. Fatty Bro using the gloves are running urgently, which of course makes you run faster, but you take mini crits for 3 seconds as long as you're holding them. And 3 seconds after. I mean, you take mini crits as long as you're holding them, and 3 seconds after you've done holding them, so you gotta be careful. Scouts can really mess you up if you meet them while running urgently if you meet the scouts, because they run urgently better than you. So once again, we're going to see how this engagement is going to come down. We have red here putting down a bunch of stickies, takes out the sniper. Sniper advantage for blue team right now. Barely misses the pyro. Getting a pyro is a nice pick, because pyro is a good class that can, you know, deny people of going around corners, and there's 2 corners they need to cross. Demoman jumps way high, and then he takes out the sniper. There's only bits of him left. Nothing but bits, as Marcus would have said. Uber is popped inside. Up top, they're gonna jump down. The pyro is like, yeah, you come up from there, I'm gonna separate you from the rest of the crew. And nice work there, denying that Uber. And the Big Mother gets the engineer and saps all the stuff. Fragment is gonna go down. The heavy is alive. Fatty, but will it be enough? The answer is yes. For now, heavy on heavy action. Fatty Bo being fatter, coming out on top. He has more fat to protect me from bullets, apparently. Nice reflex there by Pyro. Mr. Gaddy Flex. Trying to see what's going on, but there's actually nothing, because they're all inside. And they all seem a bit, you know, they're still tied up. So now would be the time to get really, really aggressive. They've been at this point for a while now. Gonna watch the Big Mother cam as he tries to get something done. He's gonna decloak here. He will get either the pyro and the heavy. Gets the heavy. That's a nice pick that they needed. Would have most likely liked to stay alive there. Could have gotten the pyro, but the heavy might have you know, turned around. That is something risky. You can do as a spy. That's gonna be very risky. Now our spy's turning around. If they see you coming, they won't be able to do anything unless you get like a lucky face stab or something. Big Mother confetti. Yes, nice. Orange maps. Throw Girardi, hit nothing. Turn around with his unusual hat. Sniper on sniper battle. Knock takes down Fragment. Uber has been popped. As once again, let's see if they're going to be able to take this. They have their medic alive. They have their heavy alive. The medic is really weak though. The teleporter is still online and they need to kill this. And they kill it as Lunk comes through. So the pyro just dies immediately. And now they have the momentum going. They have all the players alive. And this is what they need. They need to push right now. They're going to not have an Uber, but that doesn't matter because they're in position. They can really do this. Let's see how this last hole is going to go. We have the sniper with the jumpiness, but the jumpiness won't save you if the other sniper shoots better than you. And looks like Massive Meat is going to hold for now. But Rio is going to have an Uber very soon. And the thing when you get an Uber, regardless if you like lose your heavy, lose your soldier, or lose your devilman, you just gotta go with whatever you have and make the most of it. Because right now, the longer blue waits, the better it is for the red team. Because they will have an Uber, they're building there at 62%. And this kind of passivity is what makes you not able to get the point. Just waiting, I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Currently, Kong just like, hey, I killed the medic and the heavy. You know, they didn't have Uber or anything, but I killed them regardless. And here comes the push. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, Fave 5 will definitely take this point, no doubt about it. And they take it up to 3-2. And the plugin's reloaded. And this is complicated. Crazy complicated configs, yeah. So currently there is 5 minutes left of this round because of their configs, because of Soap TM messing up. Fragment running the crits knows that time they really want to go and put on the aggressive here. They're down 1 point. There's currently Fave 5 has 3 points. 5 minutes. Not sure if it's enough to win, but it's definitely enough to get a tie if they play it correctly. Sniper takes down Ransom. He's on the top here wearing his fancy 2-4 kickers. And he's AWP, trying to be as loud as humanly possible. Gets the heavy, but then immediately gets karma'd by Big Mother. As he is on the point here with his ambassador, pretending he's a sniper as well. Going to be set in his little mini center without even disguising, because that's how big of a mudda Big Mother is. Yes, excellent. So we have Fave 5 capping the middle point here. ×8. They really want to do this, but they shouldn't have all those players on the point. They should just have a few and then push up. And Mima actually having a level 2 sentry, that can be really vital to the push area if they do like surprise sentry. You know, because it's unexpected. You know, oh! Big Mother taking a bit of a crit there. Did they see? Yeah, they saw him. They saw him, but he gets the pyro regardless. And Orange Map's gonna be working away here, throwing the Girardi, hitting nothing. So Metaza taking down Knock, no more heavy for Fave 5. They have an Uber advantage, so if they at just any point in time just decided to attack with this Uber, they could, because the enemy team does not have an Uber. The medic should know that at this point. And this is once again the passivity that doesn't really favor you when you're just waiting for you're waiting for something, and now you have allowed the red team to get Uber as well, and they are not going to wait a second to use it. Here is the crits. However, not the most effective as Uber is popped for blue team, coming out on top of that one. But however, keep in mind if they had the regular Uber as well, they would have been a whole different situation here, as the sniper's just wailing away at this demo man, and the demo man's actually switched to the pain train because they want to cap the points as fast as possible, and they want to end this quickly by playing a bit more risky. So here is the ×4 on the point. Currently there's 3 guys. Pain train does make you cap the point for faster. Oh, Bethesda gets the medic. Ooh, nice work there, and then he gets immediately blown to bits. Big Mother. Oh, Big Mother. Big Mother going for a spy cap. He's going for a spy cap. Soldier shuts him down. Not gonna happen. Nice try though. As massive meat is on the point, capping it back. Taking it back only like 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes left, but I don't have a clock that they're currently using. And Kung here on the little flank here, still using the whip on fire. Then he goes over. I was using the gunboat, so you want to rocket jump around a lot. Sir here building a level 1 here at the point that's not open because I guess they're thinking they will lose this middle point fairly quickly here. Bit of an engagement going on in this corridor, and once again, Fave 5 comes out on top of that one. Barely comes out on top of that one. Okay, so you see that spy? The sniper's dead. There we go, eventually stabbing him and then working on the soldier. Gets taken out the medic with the needles, finishing this off the soldier. And then he has 16 health, gets a sandwich knife throw there, but then he gets stabbed, so it didn't really matter. Big Mother barely escaping the flames. Whoa, man. Keep in mind, if the spy would have backpedaled without using the running sideways trick, he would have get caught in those flames. So Big Mother back on the last point again. The scout heard him. It's going to be shutting him down. His cloak is going to run out, and some way, somehow, Big Mother is fine. And Orange Mask being pressured by the scouts, get taken out. Uber advantage for blue team right now. They're going to be pushing up, but Matata, it's like, oh, you have an Uber advantage? Yeah, let me equalize that for you. There you go. Stabs him in the back. No more Uber. And Bender, McFender here, and the other spy does the exact same thing. It's like, well, if we don't have an Uber, you're not getting an Uber either. So there you go. So right now, Fave 5 is looking good. They can just defend. If time goes out, they win. So Massive Meat really has to put on the aggression here. So here we go. Steal a bunny. Fatty Buh. Being fat. That's a heavy, you know. Being a bit of a lucha libre or whatever, you know, those masks they have in America or Mexico or whatever. And the heavy goes down. And that is GG, ladies and gentlemen. The round is now over. I am just going to control the match record to see that I got everything right, and that is correct. Fave 5 wins the match 3-2 with a messed up config. So thank you for watching. If you want me to cast your games, send those games to highgpstf2@gmail.com. I will also be casting other UGC matches like this that is being sent to me through UGC. So thank you guys for watching so much, and join the Steam group if you want to.